I can't help but find some problems with the concept of the Ubermensch.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Well, it seems that Nietzsche has not spelt out specifically or in great depth what makes an Ubermensch, but we have some vague ideas on self-mastery, being psychologically strong and defining our own morality. However, if we are not currently supermen and do not know of any such being ever existing, then how could we possibly know what an Ubermensch would be? Nietzsche is trying to explain a higher evolved human, but how can a lesser evolved human who has never come into contact with an Ubermensch know what one would be like? So what really is an Ubermensch? Is this a guess? Is it a fantasy? Or perhaps nothing more than Nietzsche's personal opinion on what a superhuman would be?
Yes, I see.
A further criticism would be, if an Ubermensch can in fact define their own morality, how would this work in a world with over 7 billion people? Let's assume we all reach the ultimate goal and the whole of humanity has become Ubermensches. We all share this world, so if each person has their own morality and values, then I think it will inevitably lead to clashes, two different moralities that are inconsistent with each other. How could such a world function, and how could it be resolved if two Ubermensches contradict each other?
Well, I would like to think that if we all reach the stage of being an Ubermensch, then all our morals and values would sync, and we would all be on the same wavelength. There would not be any inconsistencies or contradictions.
Really? You think this? How could 7 billion people each create their own morals, yet each follow the same morals?
Because they are all higher beings, they are all supermen, so we'll all have a better grasp of morality.
But think about what you are saying here. You are referring to morality as an objective thing, something that exists beyond people, and something we can discover and get closer to. This is exactly what Nietzsche rejected. Morality was not objective or universal. This was something that the herd believed. Objective morality died with God, so I find what you are saying hugely contradictory.
Good point.
If God is dead, there cannot be objective meaning. The choices are nihilism or subjective meaning. But with subjective meaning, we cannot expect universal meaning that is the same for everyone.
Yes, I understand.
Also, going back to the idea that God is dead, don't you think that this is a bit of a leap?
What do you mean?
I understand discoveries in science showed parts of the Bible and parts of religion as inaccurate, but to go from that to God is dead seems quite drastic. It can be argued that one can agree that parts of the Bible are inaccurate, but not the whole of the Bible. It could be argued that religions outside of the monotheistic religions could also be true. It could be argued that sacred texts are meant to be read and understood metaphorically rather than literally. But most of all, and what I would argue, religion and God are not synonymous. You do not have to accept religion to accept God. And whilst holes have been poked in the Bible, I do not see how you reach the conclusion that God is dead. The concept of God is greater than any religion. You can disregard religion but still keep hold of a belief in God. So just because science has developed, it does not mean that God is dead.
Thank you for watching this extract from Philosophy Vibe. If you did enjoy, then please watch the full video linked right here.